My name is Melanie Weaver. I'm 41 years old and I live in Southern California. I teach at the university level. I teach art, actually. There's a resurgence of craft techniques being used in contemporary art. They've begun to use all of these techniques and materials in meaningful ways. So they're combining the fine art and the concept with the technique and bringing in contemporary meaning. I started by crocheting the circles and just kind of playing around with color theory. Kind of felt like it's not complete, and so looked at my crochet book and started flipping through, just looking at different stitches, and came across a spiral, and I was like, ooh, that reminds me of something. And so I crocheted this spiral and put a pom-pom on the end of it and stuck it in the middle of the circle, and then it was like, oh yeah, that's my work. So, I've seen a lot of different artwork in this gallery. What do you think of this?
It's interesting. I don't really know what to think about it. It's very colorful.
Depends on how you look at it. It could be somewhat risque, but I mean, it could also be any number of things.
It's very unusual.
Obviously it looks like a portion of a man's body.
Yeah, it looks like penises.
The discovery of the actual form was really random, but as I made it and when I found that I was laughing, what I was laughing about was more the concept that I had taken something that in my life had been used in a very harmful way because I had been used by my neighbors in child prostitution and pornography. And I found that I thought these images were hysterical because there's no justice for people who've been through what I've been through, but the limpets are like my virtual castration. And so it was just very funny. It was like taking something harmful and making it absolutely innocuous and just very, very funny and harmless. So most of my work references healing from sexual abuse, and so these are my castration wishes. I actually crocheted them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And they do represent penises.
Okay.
Yeah. They're called limpets.
Limpets?
Limpets. It's actually a social activist piece about child abuse. There are two things that people say when they find out that a child has been raped by a man. The first is that someone should kill him. The second is that someone should string him up by his balls. And this is about the castration of child rapists. So that's my wish wall.
This is how you express your opinion.
Yeah. I kind of feel called to it as social action. You know, if this is my past and I know things that most people can't even dream of, then I want to put it to use. My hope is that if there are people who have been through abuse who see my work, that they can find the healing from laughter as well, and realize that I know there's not a lot of justice on earth, but we don't have to stay stuck in that angry place of feeling like we have no power, because you can always crochet a limpet.